Hello, I am Artinvader and welcome to my tutorial. Maybe you already know me. I am a digital artist from Berlin, Germany. I regularly post my art and short tutorials on my social media channels. Feel free to check them out. You can find the link in the caption. I want to turn my passion into a profession. Therefore it would be nice if you support me on Patreon. There you will find the project files to my YouTube tutorials. For a small financial surcharge, you also get access to my 3D models, which I use in my art. Thank you for your help. Today I show you how to create this cool cover art snake animation in Blender. Today there is no bonus part. I only use the hue/saturation and edge glow effect in Adobe After Effects. Let's get started, arties. Delete the light, the camera and the cube with the X key. First we need to create a spline animation that will later represent our snakes. First we go to Add, Mesh and select UV Sphere. Now we switch to the Edit mode. There we have the sphere by selecting the faces and then press the X key and select verticals. Now we switch back to Object mode. Now we go to Add, Mesh and insert a cylinder. Then we go to the arrow at the top of the bar and set a check mark at Geometry. In the bottom corner we set verticals to 10 and radius to 0.05 meters and depth to 10 meters. Now go into Edit mode and choose Loop Cut. Set a cut on the center of the cylinder. In the bottom corner you can increase the number of cuts to 200. Now go back to Object mode. Now select the cylinder and lift it over the semicircle. For this go to the Transform and enter 5 meters for Z. Now select the semicircle and go to Modifier Properties. There you select Solidify and enter 0.05 for thickness. In addition you select a subdivision surface. Now press Apply for both. Now we work with physics. Select the semicircle and then go to the Physics Properties and select Collision. For friction we take 20. Select the cylinder and then go to the Physics Properties and select Cloth. We select the following values. Quality Steps 8. For stiffness we select 4 for tension, compression and shear. Set a check mark for internal springs. There we set tension and compression to 20. I also set a check mark for pressure. For pressure select 1. For collision you choose 5 for quality. Furthermore you set a checkmark at self-collision and set friction to 10. Now you also add a collision tag, so that the splines don't fall into each other later on. Also add under Modifier Properties Smooth. For factor enter 1 and for repeat 3. In addition you add a subdivision surface. Set levels to 3 and render to 4. Make both modifiers invisible for the viewport, so that the animation is produced faster. Now duplicate the spline 4 times and place them over the half sphere. Save the animation now. Now press play. In the meantime, I would like to point out that you are welcome to send me your results on Instagram. I will repost all of them. Also, do you have any theme suggestions or want to know how other artists created their animation? Feel free to send me a direct message or write it in the comments. I will make a tutorial about it. Press pause when you have a suitable section. Make the modifier visible for all again. If you are happy with the result, select all and press right mouse button, then convert to an mesh. As you can see, the animation is gone. We don't need the sphere anymore. After that, select all splines and press with the right mouse button and choose Join. Now we come to the material. First we split the view in two. Go to the side until A+ appears and drag the window to the side. After that we go to the shader editor. Then we change the viewport shading in the upper right corner, 4. First switch to the world mode. Search for environment texture and insert a picture of your choice there. I choose an old graphic of mine. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can find the whole project files there. You can find the link in the caption. Go back to Object and create a new material. Set metallic to 1 and roughness to 0,1. Now we work with a snake bump map. Search for bump and image texture. At image texture, insert the image and connect it with bump at height. At strength you can choose the depth. I take 100. Then we search for mapping and texture coordinate. At mapping we set the type to point and connect everything like this. At scale we choose for letter X 5 and for letter Y 300. To fill the gaps we duplicate the splines and move them to the back and scale them a little bit different. Now we create the animation. For this we animate the texture. Shorten the animation to 150 frames. Put the slider at the beginning of the animation, press the right mouse button at location and choose Insert Keyframe. Move the slider to the end of the animation and enter for Y-0,5 and set another keyframe. When you are done, insert the same material for both, so that they are both animated. As you can see, the animation is slower at the beginning and at the end and gets faster in the middle. For this you have to go to the graph editor. There you select the curve and go to Key, Interpolation mode and select Linear. At the end we add a camera and a light. To make sure you don't miss a new tutorial from me, please subscribe to the channel. I try to upload 1 to 2 tutorials per week. See you in the next tutorial.